Alright, what's up guys? My name is Kirko, and today I'm going to be talking about some helpful tips and tricks, and this isn't like one of those videos where they show like what they're talking about. I'm just gonna try and explain it, sort of. Maybe, I don't know. It'll depend. But let's get this started off. I'm using the ACR, the stream conditioning, quick draw, and dead silence, which is sort of debatable, I guess. I mean, most of the time I see people using this kind of class, except with sleight of hand. But I use extreme conditioning, because it gets me to spots faster. Like I can get across bigger maps quicker and smaller maps even quicker than normal. And I have the specialist kill streaks on, so even if I don't like have sleight of hand, I'll have it in 2 kills anyway, which is at least 1 clip, which it normally just, yeah, 1 clip would take 2 people out easily. 1 clip could probably take 3 people out easily. It just depends on how you manage your bullets, which is why people who really don't have very good accuracy should probably use extended mags, just because they might need the extra bullets just so they can kill the other people, you know? Like have enough bullets to shoot at people who they missed a couple shots on or something. But I like red dot sight on the ACR because, I mean, the normal sight's alright, I guess, but it's not like, if it had the red or the iron sight like a Scar, I would never use a red dot sight, because the Scar's red dot sight is beautiful. That's amazing. But I think right here I just go on a rampage. I think I go 19-0 for a little bit, which is pretty good. And see, I like whenever you use this, because when you get like 8 or 9 kills or something, you get the you get all the perks unlocked. So I was 1 kill away, and they called in an enemy helicopter, and then I got 1 more kill, and then I was like, oh, I don't have to hide. I got all the perks now. Which for some reason, it might be overpowered for what you guys think, but I mean, I think it's a great perk to use. Or not perk, kill streak to use. But I picked up this guy's Scar Silencer, which was a really good gun in Modern Warfare 2, and I used it every now and then, but the ACR was still my favorite gun in Modern Warfare 2. But see right here, we have all of them captured, and they're not going to spawn right on top of it. Oh man, see, I thought I was about to die right here. And my team, oh, I did die, my bad. I thought my teammate saved me. I guess I was wrong. But, I forgot what I was talking about. It was going to go on forever, too. Poop. Oh, where I was standing, they're not going to spawn on the base, actually. They're going to spawn away from the base, like back in that corner where I was sitting. And I was standing there too because I knew my teammates had my back, even though, just so you guys know, these guys aren't all in my party. This is, I put colorblind assist on just because I like how it makes everything look, you know, on the radar. And that's really all it does. It just changes your people you're playing with to light blue and your friends to dark blue, and enemy stuff to orange. And what else? This is also debatable, using a Simtex or frag grenade. Now see, the good parts about a Simtex is that I think it might have a higher blast radius, and you can stick it to stuff like, so it doesn't bounce all over the place, and you know, it'll get off track, and it has a timer so it can blow up a lot quicker. But the bad part is that it has a timer, because you can't throw the grenades very long, I mean, if you think about it. And you can't bounce them off walls either, which is actually, if you know how to bounce a frag grenade off a wall like effectively, then you'll be pretty good with a frag. I'd stick with that. But I use a Simtex because I'm mostly in close quarter. So see, that nade gets pretty far, but I mean, if the frag grenade would have bounced and then hit off the side of those boxes right in front of you, and then it would have went back in that corner, which could have been good if a guy was coming, but that just depends. And I got juked right here. I hopped down because I thought he hopped down, and he was like, nope, I'm going to draw freaking, who got, I don't know, Derrick Rose on yo. I like Derrick Rose. He's my favorite player, I guess you can say. Another tip is most people know what drop shotting is, but jump shotting whenever you shoot people is probably more effective if you think about it. Rampage. Anyways, because when you jump, instead of them being able to just look down, like, I don't know, they don't expect, most of the time people don't expect to jump. I mean, like, if someone was shooting at you, would you lay down or jump? And I, most of the time, would probably lay down. But if you, like, hop around, you know, jump and, like, aim down on them, it's like you have an uphill advantage for, like, a half a second. And jump shotting kids, like, whenever you're in a gunfight, like, they come around the corner and they get the first shot on you. If you just jump around, like, all over the place, they probably won't get, I mean, they might, but I mean, it'll be a lot more difficult because when you jump, they're not hitting your chest anymore. They're hitting, like, your balls or your legs or feet. I mean, it depends where they're aiming or how good they are. But most of the times they'll probably just hit your lower half, and it'd take a lot more bullets to kill, so it's more effective than drop shotting. Because when you drop shot, it depends on where you're looking at them from, but your head is the only thing that they can really see. They'll probably hit your upper body more than your lower body, which is actually a good thing. And jumping around corners is a good thing too, because when you jump around corners, you move a lot faster than you do running around corners. So, like, I don't know if I thought I was going to do it there, but I guess I didn't. I think I knew that there wasn't anyone. But if you jump around a corner, it's a lot easier to kill people if you know where they are. If you jump around the corner and they're, like, right behind you and you're looking to the wrong side, you're probably going to die unless you just pop a really quick 360. Speaking of that, though, I play on 8 sensitivity, which makes you move fast, I guess. But, I mean, that's just an opinion. Like, MLG players, they play on lower sensitivity because they think that, not think, it's probably true, that you're more accurate when you have slower movements, and they're probably right, but I normally snipe and twit scope and stuff like that, but I wanted to get a good gameplay for you guys so I could talk to you about stuff. But most of the time I'll twit scope, and that's why it's on 8, because you really have a disadvantage against assault rifles. So if you have a faster sensitivity, you'll be able to turn around and shoot people a lot quicker, and you might possibly have a better chance of killing people. And whenever you twit scope or zoom in, you might have a better chance of, like, leading your target or something with a higher sensitivity. I used to play on 10, but I dropped it down to 8 because, like, I don't know, I started playing on 10 and it just felt too sensitive. And I played on 10 for about a year, actually, and it wasn't like I didn't know how to, like, I couldn't play anymore. I got used to it. But then I seen that Spratty, I think, which is a FaZe member, he had 8 sensitivity, so I tried it, and it was a good idea because it made my shot more accurate. Plus, I have control freaks, which I think actually do help because they give you a wider range of motion because they're sticking up higher. Like, you can turn a lot quicker and more accurately with the control freaks because they have, like, the Xbox controller tip, and they have little bumps on it, so for grip for your thumb. So that's great, but I only use it on the right stick because I don't really need to move or turn faster with my running, and just turning and moving up and down and stuff is what I use it on the right stick for. So that's what I use control freeze for. And I play on tactical because I think most people do play on tactical, but it's just so, like, see, that guy probably played on tactical because he drop shotted me. It's just so you have your crouch and lay down on the right stick. And probably most of the stuff I'm telling you probably heard of, but it's going to sound like another one of those videos. It's just for those people who don't know. I mean, this could be helpful. If it's not helpful, then, I mean, hey, at least you're listening and it's entertaining, I guess. But, speaking of tips, I want you guys to give me some tips because I think I'm not speaking very clearly because I don't have an actual mic. I have, like, a headset with it's a SteelSeries headset, and I'm using that as my mic, and it's noise canceling, so I can barely hear myself talking most of the time. So if I'm not speaking clearly, I'll probably work on that. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I went 60 and 15, which is one of my best games today. And right here, I get this guy, and I was so mad that I didn't get this other guy. But anyways, thank you all for watching. See you all later. Peace.